Sup fellas, this is my Russian story, and today we're gonna start with some sad news that coming from the city called Vladivostok. It's a city between China, North Korea and Japan. It's a city that is very close to the city of Ussurisk that it was on the last video. You can watch it. So, according to the news, it said that in Vladivostok at a public transport stop, two underage sisters were selling their toys to passers-by due to lack of money in their family. So according to people, the children seem to be 7 to 10 years old, dressed neatly, and apparently the family is safe, but has got into difficult life situation. So the girls said that their dad was working as a fisherman at sea and that he had recently returned and had not been paid. And their mom is now out of work. She was deceived and paid less in her last job, said Dubrovsky, a public activist. This is sad and shameful. I mean, it's very shameful. Okay, nobody forbid them to sell what they want. Of course, there is no... because we're living in a capitalism, so they can't forbid them to do so. But imagine yourself, it's like similar, I mean, it's a similar situation to the kids who are selling in US lemonade for like 50 or 75 cents in front of their houses just for fun. And of course it's like a game for them, because gradually they can understand how the lives go on, how to sell something. Of course the skill of selling is very important in our life, and this is how the kids gradually come into the real life. But in this case, I mean, in this situation, the kids should sell their teddies. They should sell their, I mean, own teddies. I mean, this beautiful teddy, this penguin, they have to sell them in order to get money for their family. I mean, that's a shameful situation in such a big and beautiful and rich country like Russia. So imagine your kid selling the same thing because you have no money to eat. That's shameful, very shameful. The second story comes from Uralsk. It's not actually Russia, it's Kazakhstan. But ex-Soviet countries has a strong relationship with Russia, and some funny stories to tell us. So, the story is that a guy came out with a blank white poster with no slogans on it on one of the squares of the city of Uralsk to show that even so he would be detained by the police. You would ask me, why? Just because. After a couple of minutes, the first group of policemen tried to detain him, but they couldn't do anything because the guy showed them that he had nothing on the poster and didn't shout any slogan. Looks like his plan completely failed. But wait, hold on. Look at this. I mean, now the road police arrived to the square. They're asking him for the documents and the reason of his demonstration. That's surrealistic. The guy's asking for the reason of his arrest, and the best explanation was, "You're under arrest on the name of the law." What an awesome motif! It's like in the Middle Age. On the name of God, I arrest you. Sounds like a Spanish Inquisition. It's like a ban for an empty comment. Imagine yourself, somebody bans you just because of an empty comment or just a dot on it. That's crazy. I mean, and the craziest thing that I read in this news happened after he arrived to the police station. So what happened there is that during the 30 minutes, policemen asked him, like they trying to obey him, to write something on this white sheet. They pushed him to write something, so in order to fine him as administrative infringement. But finally the guy didn't do that, so they just took some explanation for him, wrote it down, and let him go. So that's crazy. I mean, I'd like to know if somebody could do the same in Russia, for example, in Moscow or any other city, to try something similar on the square. So imagine a guy coming out with the same white paper and he's arrested. So that's crazy. I mean, that's amazing. That's unbelievable too that it happens. So just for a white paper you could be arrested because it might be a meeting or a demonstration. Ooh. So the third Russian fairy tale story is coming from Russia. Yeah, just watch it.
Паш,
Стой! Влад, ёбни вверх, а, Влад! Смотри. Вверх, вверх, вот. Ёбни вот так, ящик. Стой, еще раз, вверх. Влад, ну бабахни, ёб ты, что ты утащит ящик? Жрачка вся наша.
Yep, once again, a Russian beer in Russia is stealing of people's food from a car, so nothing new happens, just continue scrolling. And to conclude this video, let's feel some warmth and kindness emanating from a picture of a young researcher. It's from the plant or some factory in Russia. It's a cute little cat baby sleeping in a wooden box. So just a cute cat. I hope you like this video, guys, so just subscribe to the channel, like this video and write something below in the comments, and hope to see you again. Bye bye!